Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Cub Review. Today I'm going to do a simple and easy one. It's a review for a PS4 game. I'm a little bit late with this one as it's been out for quite a while, quite a long time, but I felt it necessary to do a review on it because it's a very effective game. It draws in all the fear, the terror, the horror, the claustrophobic feel, just complete darkness as well, heart-pounding, intense, terrifying action. The events in it as well. It's based on very popular set of films, set in the same universe as the films, although it's a different story, but it's based on the films, and that is Blair Witch for the PS4. The developer is Bloober Team, the guys behind Medium, and the ones that are doing the new Silent Hill 2 remake, and the publisher is Lionsgate Games. Now, this game is amazing. It had me drawn in. It feels exactly like the movies. It gives you that sense of dread. You know, it's from a first-person perspective, so you've got to experience in first person. You have other tools at your disposal, a flashlight, a video camera. You've also got it's survival horror mechanics, obviously. The survival horror mechanics just blend in so well with this story. It is immersive from start. Well, I'm about 8 chapters in, probably ran about 3 hours gameplay. I'm up to chapter 8. There's 16 chapters, but it is very intense. Me playing just the first couple of hours of it, the 3 hours so far to get up to chapter 8, it is incredibly immersive, but it's also very terrifying. You don't know what's coming at you. You've also got a mechanic where you play a man named Ellis, and he has a dog. They go into the Black Hills forest to find out what happened to this kid that mysteriously disappeared in the forest, and basically all shit hits the fan from there. It captures everything from the movies. It draws just a lot of fear, claustrophobic feel. You feel like the trees are coming in on you. You feel like everything around you're being watched as soon as, you get into the forest. You do get a bit of relief from the daytime aspect of it, with very little daylight as it is, very much like the movies. It plays on that where you've got a bit of relief, so it feels less frightening and terrifying during the daylight hours of the game, with very little sunlight you've got to play with in the chapters. But the night time gameplay of this is where it really is heart-pounding. Cannot stress that enough. It really captures the films. It really does. It completely just takes you there. You get paranoid. And from the first person perspective as well, it's like you don't know what's behind you. You don't know what's beside you. The only mechanics you've got to utilize Ellis's dog. Now, he's great for, you can pet the dog. He gives you warning signals when there's danger as well, which is a very good mechanic. He sticks by you. You can feed the dog at different intervals as well to keep that relationship with your dog. But your dog is the main key to keeping yourself alive in the game. If there's danger nearby, he will growl. If he sniffs something out, he'll sniff it out and bring it back to you, which is where you can collect items that draw into the story as well. He can sniff things out, he can bring things back for you, but it is really immersive. There are other dangers within this horror survival game. It really is effective. I cannot stress that enough. It is very goddamn effective. It plays true to the films as well. It's probably one of the most accurately depicted video games that depict what the actual movies are like as well, right down to a T, 100%. This feels like an actual movie. And as Ellis goes deeper and deeper into the forest, you start to get his backstory and why he becomes so paranoid, and his backstory is very engaging. You get little bits and pieces in flashbacks, and obviously with the forest being as it is and the whole aspect behind the Blair Witch, it becomes more apparent that the whispers in the trees and the whispers in the darkness is drawing Ellis further and further into madness as well, paranoia. It is very, very effective. It is hands down. I've had a lot of fun so far with the 8 chapters that I've played. 3 hours worth of gameplay. It is very, very engaging, but also at intervals I've had to pause it and, take a breather, have a coffee or whatnot, because my nerves are shot. This is very effective survival horror from a first-person perspective. It really does terrify the shit out of you. I mean, I don't know how everyone else is, but this really is effective. It is a very effective game. Lionsgate Games and Bloober Team have done a fantastic job with this game. I cannot recommend it highly enough to anybody that is a survival horror fan. Rent it, buy it, download it, play it for yourselves. I'm going to play the rest of it. I will do a full review for it, my final thoughts on it when I finish it, hopefully by this weekend. I'm aiming to finish it by this weekend, but this is like a semi-review. It is hands down one of the best horror survival first-person games I have played that really depict the actual movies as well. Thoroughly, hands down, one of the best. But other than that, I will give a rating now for it so far. So far, I give it a 9. I would have to say a 9 out of 10, definitely. Very, very good. Very, very good game for PS4. I just reviewed the PS4 version, but I'm pretty sure it's on all other consoles as well, and PC, I believe. But other than that, thanks all so much for tuning in. To everyone new, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Don't forget to click like, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to keep up to date. And everyone returning, thanks so much. This is my first one down. I will have another one out hopefully this afternoon, and then I will do another one later on this evening. All right, thanks guys. Bye.